You know whose book of life is only 10 pages long, Spencer?
Rand.
Take 500.
It's actually the abridged version, so it's very condensed.
Yeah.
Very condensed.
Mine has a lot of pictures. How are we going to end this show, buddy?
I would like to do... How's it going? No more words.
Okay. My poster.
That was classy. We finished the show by trying to communicate with each other without words. That's a lot of yeah.
Which is perfect because this episode today, actually it's not perfect. It actually is very imperfect. Way to go. We're going to talk today about what is your favorite book or book series that you've ever read in your life?
Oh, okay. That's a toughie. I would probably say one of my favorite books that I read recently was called Ready Player One.
Okay.
And it's a book about this, like, it takes place in, like, the future. It's, like, probably, like, 50, 60 years from now or whatever. But, like, pretty much, like, the whole world is just, like, glued to, like, this internet, like, game thing. But it's like takes place, but it's like a real life thing. So, like, you when you log in, whatever, you have this, like visor and like gloves, whatever, and stuff that you can like use to like interact with stuff in the game, whatever. But like the stuff that you happen to in game, whatever, kind of affects you like in real life. So like yeah, you can go to school and stuff in the game. You can also go and like have a job and like do almost anything you want in this game. And like it's also kind of like an adventure thing too. So you can go and like explore things, like do quests and stuff like that, whatever. And like it was really cool because like the whole story is about like this kid who's like in this game, whatever, but he like lives in like the slums of like Cleveland. And like and what he has to do is like he's there's this guy who invented this game. And he was like the richest man on the planet, you know. And he left all his fortune.
Hang on, you're not gonna give us a spoiler, are you?
No,
okay.
no. This is like the synopsis of the book.
Cool.
So he left his fortune in this he left his fortune like in this little treasure thingy, and so he's trying to like find a way to actually get to that treasure. And the guy left all his clues and stuff. But he has to figure out how to get through the clues, you know, to get to the actual like thing. And it's super good because it has so many 80s references that I'm just like, this is my mecca. Like, I love this book. It has everything I want and more in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
It's so good. It's so good.
What's it called again for our audience?
It's called Ready Player One.
Ready Player One by...
Oh, I don't remember the author.
Somebody wrote it.
But just look it up and you'll find it.
Go look it up, you'll find it.
It's super easy.
And in fact, comment below what your favorite book is.
Yeah.
My favorite, or book series. My favorite book series of all time is The Wheel of Time.
I've never read that. I've heard of it, but I've never read it.
Fantastic fantasy book series. If you haven't read it yet, and you have a lot of time to read books, because they are very thick, long books, and there are a lot of volumes.
Okay, like how many?
I think 14.
Oh! Alright, so you actually like legitimately need a wheel of time in order to actually read all those books.
Yeah. 14 to 15, I can't remember off the top of my head. Plus there's a prequel book.
Wow, alright.
But it's fantastic. It's about, it basically, the Wheel of Time is basically about how, and of course it's a fantasy, so time in this setting will eventually come back around again.
Okay.
There are 7 ages, and our age has already come and gone. So what happened in our like real world is now myths and legends to them because it happened so long ago to them.
That's kind of neat.
And in the previous age, the one that people can still kind of remember, there was this man called the Dragon, who basically like wrecked the world as he took on the Dark One to kind of imprison the Dark One. But he went insane, as did all the men who could use the magic in the world.
Okay.
And they kind of wrecked the world. Like it was called the Big Breaking. It was called the Breaking, And it's about how eventually the Dark One is going to come loose again, but the dragon will be reborn to take him on again. It's kind of a journey.
That's kind of cool.
All these interweaving storylines throughout.
Ooh, I like interweaving storylines.
It's amazingly written.
That thick web of plots.
And I would hate to have this conversation without mentioning that my wife's favorite, as many people's favorites are. First of all, she's reading The Wheel of Time and she's enjoying it so far. Okay. But her favorite series of all time is Harry Potter.
No, that's arguably understandable.
Yeah.
Because like the Harry Potter series, like you can grow up with it.
Yeah.
It's something that you can relate to. Because you're thinking like as a kid, like I've had to go through, not really like the same things because it's a fiction book. Like let's be real. Like but like just kind of their mentalities and the way they react to things. Like you can relate to that. I'm just like, Harry, I got you, son. You know, Ron's my homeboy.
You know what else I love about Harry Potter?
What?
Thank you for liking and subscribing. Have a nice day. And let us know what your favorite books or book series are.